popping off cool.
I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours. Look at you. Face down on the floor. I told you, you don't have it. Power.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. A moment, Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Buckets is out there with Big Daddy. And it's Cool Hands, and there's Money. And it's Zimmerman in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, they've got Jackson. And it's Blackman in at the 2. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Moss. Buckets with the rebound. And you know, Doris, the Magic have struggled offensively in the past few seasons.
You are right, Kevin. The numbers on that end haven't been pretty. But let's remember, they've got some of the best young talent in the league. The more experience they get, the better they become. The future is bright.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
It's blocked. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Indiana moving it around. Here's Cool Hands. From downtown, good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Blackman. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pass to the Wizard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game.
At the line for Orlando, number 32.
And game one of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
Cool Hands passes to Money. Here's Cool Hands from outside the arc. Zimmerman, no good. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Jackson drives in. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Zimmerman. Pass to Money. To the paint. Here's Big Daddy. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's the Wizard. Kicks it to Jackson. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. From deep, drills the three-pointer.
Didn't let the defense throw him off his shot at all. And that was some stingy D. Great focus to still be able to knock down that triple.
Here's Money. And you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team.
The outside shooting and playmaking are two areas where they can grow. Elite perimeter play would probably help take them to the next level, but this is all part of the process when you've got young talent.
Here's Cool trailing here. Here's the pass to Moss. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Blackman. And that one goes long. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Big Daddy. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Buckets. Makes it off the glass.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Orlando. Indiana also making some changes. Bogans is checked in, and Taylor subbed in for money. Outside Jackson. Inside, Mr. Perfect. Count that one.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Here's Cool Hands. Pass to Zimmerman. There's the screen. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Here's Blackman. No scoring in this one. Shot left block. Bogans grabs the miss. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Cool Hands. Now Taylor.
Look, too often.
And the pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's the Wizard, and that's off the glass and in. The Wizards got 5 points so far.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Passes to Zimmerman. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. Pass to Blackman. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Cool Hands. Hasn't made one yet. Over to the left wing. Taylor kicks to Zimmerman. And the Pacers another 3.
And with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
The Magic making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. Number 1, the Pacers. 5th on the list, the Magic.
Both clubs physically dominant inside the paint, and that's why you see those outstanding shot blocking numbers.
And the call will go against Boomer. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the board.
Pacers on defense. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Well, in 2 years at the helm, no playoff appearances for Rick Carlisle. But Doris, I think we both know they're sure to come.
Well, his history suggests, Kevin, that it's absolutely on the horizon. The challenge a bit different on this particular stop for him. In the past, there have been superstar caliber players that he has worked with. Now you're sort of building the foundation and growing from there.
Now here's Crawford. Rivers kicks to Crawford. They set the pick. Another miss by Orlando.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now here's Taylor. Still yet to score. Six on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Crawford looking over the floor. Here's Teagues. Sinks the three-pointer.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Indiana leading. Outside, Taylor. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Count that one from Ellie.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Taylor. Bucket is good. Taylor's got 5 points so far.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Now the pass to Rivers. To the middle. Here's Teagues. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. He has 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Passes it to Taylor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard. Shoot two.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Pacers. Buckets comes in for prime time. And Zimmerman subbed in for Boomer. Both good from the line that time. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. The top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
Here's buckets. Shot by Taylor, no good. Kelly kicks to Crawford. Down low. Here's Mr. Perfect. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
1:49 left to play here in the first. Here's Zimmerman. Can't hit from in close. Orlando's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Kelly kicks to Crawford. Pass to Rivers. Charity stripe shot. The shot, no good. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, kept alive. Buckets. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Rivers passes to the great. There's 49 seconds left in the first. Here's Rivers. Bogans grabs the miss.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Taylor. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Rivers. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Bucket's got 6 rebounds in the game. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fires from 14. A shot off that time. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Pacers out in front. They're up by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Wizard out there with Rivers, and it's prime time, and it's Blackman in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And there's the pass to the Wizard. Good on the triple. The Wizards got 8.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's Cool Hands, guarded by Crawford. Driving the lane. Money, no good. The Magic trail by 5. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Blackman. Gets that one to fall after missing. His first 2, 1 for 3 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Cool Hands, guarded by Crawford. Cool Hands passes to Zimmerman. Second shot opportunity. Buckets can't hit. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Crawford outside. They set the pick. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Blackman, the pass to the Wizard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Passes it to Money. Pass to Cool Hands. Lock at 6. There's the pick. It's up a 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Big Daddy got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Assist from number 28.
Orlando trailing here. Now Jackson lets it go from deep. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Zimmerman pass to Money. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot clock at 5. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball. They're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. And he knocks down the first one. Indiana making some changes. Hogan's is checked in, and Taylor subbed in for Money. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. It wasn't the best of season's doors for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
Here's the Wizard. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. The Wizards got 12 in the game. Here's Cool Hands. Scoreless thus far. Over Blackman. Shot by Taylor, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Pulls up. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Zimmerman.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Jackson looking it over. And he drops it in from the low post. Jackson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Here's Cool Hands to the inside. Hogan's passes to Zimmerman. Here's Buckets. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Pass to the Wizard. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Cool Hands passes to Buckets. Right side Taylor. The pass to Cool Hands. Passes it to Buckets. A 3 ball. Buries it from 3-point range. Buckets got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for the Magic. Indiana also making some changes. Prime time comes in for Buckets. And it's Boomer in for Zimmerman. Pass to the Wizard. And no good. Trying to use the glass. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here is Boomer, guarded by Jackson. Here's Taylor. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Orlando's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. outside Jackson. Here's the Wizard. Off target with the jump hook. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Bogans. Here's Primetime. Shoots a fader. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
And here's Jackson. He has 5. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Here's Cool Hands, guarded by Jackson. Boomer gets the bucket. Boomer's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And the call will go against Boomer. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Here's Rivers. Still scoreless. The pass to Mr. Perfect. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. 5th on the list, the Magic.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
No good on the second free throw. The Magic trail by 4. They swipe it. Boomer the pass to Primetime. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Rivers against Taylor. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Rivers.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full.
Here's Taylor. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Here's Rivers. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And Indiana making a change here. Indiana's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Passes it to Big Daddy. He kicks it to Taylor. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Taylor's got 12 in the game.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
On the wing, Jackson. He's got 7. Shakes him. And it's Orlando with another.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Indiana's gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Big Daddy, and he uses the glass on the layup. Big Daddy's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Rivers with it. Pass to Jackson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Here's Big Daddy. There's the triple. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Rivers surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Pass to Mr. Perfect. It's tipped. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. And now a 6-point Pacer lead.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Outside Jackson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Taylor passes to Big Daddy. Here's the screen. Rebound by the Magic. Mr. Perfect's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Indiana's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Rivers against Taylor. Now here's Rivers. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pacers lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. Game 2 will be at the crib, at home, but not tonight. They're on the road. They want to start off the season strong. Got to do it like.
And now looking at the Pacers in this one, no separation to be found from either side.
You know what, Shaq? One thing you can't teach is hustle.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got Big Daddy. Money out there with cool hands. Then there's Z, and it's buckets in at the 5 down low. Now Rivers. Picked away. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
From 12 feet out. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Crawford outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Crawford's got 7 points in the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. The Magic trail by 7. The shake. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Magic have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
The line for Orlando, number 38. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Indiana leading by 6. Here's Money. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
At the line for the Pacers, number 3. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Crawford will bring it up for the Magic. Down low. Here's the Wizard, and he dunks it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the paint. Doubled by Crawford. The pass to Money. 3-pointer. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Now here's Crawford. Tight defense on him. It's blocked. Cool hands, passes to Money. Passes to Buckets. 8 feet away, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
The Magic trail by 11. And here's Crawford. He's got 7, and they call an illegal screen here. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Pacers 4th.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Indiana making some changes. Hogan's is checked in, and it's Boomer in for Zimmerman. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Money. And it's Bogans in the corner. Oh, good on the triple. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a 3-pronged approach to globalization. 1 is hosting games on foreign soil. 2, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And 3, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns? 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity, in time, to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. Out of competition, but I love the way they think. DA thinks. It's deflected. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Helly. Blocked again. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Pass to the Wizard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible.
And here's Junior. To the middle. Here's Moss. Knocks it loose. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Cool Hands to the inside. Crawford left side. Here's Money. Pass to Cool Hands. Here's Buckets. Six on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. And the Pacers another three.
Yeah, that's two bombs. In a row from long range.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for the Magic.
It's your 3-2-1 hype. Let him hear it. Magic fans, let's hear it for your 3-2-1 hype.
The Magic trail by 17. Crawford outside. Pass to Mr. Perfect. To the paint. In the corner, it's Junior. Here's Mr. Perfect, and the layup's good off the glass. Mr. Perfect's got 6 points.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Pass to Money. Here is Boomer. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Boomer's got a pair of... threes now here in the third for the Pacers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA,
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And the Pacers call time here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
and as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Orlando making some changes. The Greats checked in for the Wizard. Rivers comes in for Ellie, and it's Jackson in for primetime. Taylor with the ball. He's got 12. Zimmerman, and the three off target. Now here's Jackson. Now the pass to the Great. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Bogans. Left side, Taylor. Passes it to Zimmerman. The three. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Pass to Blackman. Outside Jackson. Pass to the Great. That shot off. Pacers leading by 16. The pass to Zimmerman. Shoots the three. Knocks down the three ball. Zimmerman's got 13.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the basket by the Great. He's got 7.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Passes it to Zimmerman. Inside, here's Primetime. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Primetime's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Magic trail by 19. Pass to the great. Here's Blackman. They set the screen. On the wing, Jackson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Big Daddy's checked in for Indiana. Pass to Primetime. Indiana moving the ball around. Shoots. Mr. Perfect with the rebound. Mr. Perfect's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Blackman. Outside Jackson. Down low. Here's Mr. Perfect, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Shot clock at 2. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer.
I love the intensity dial up here from a defensive standpoint in the second half. Doing a much better job.
To the inside, Zimmerman, and he can't jam it through. The Magic trail by 18. Here's Blackman, and the pass to Mr. Perfect. And here's Jackson, out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. No good there off the double clutch. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Passes it to Zimmerman. Over Blackman. Zimmerman, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Outside, Taylor. 1:12 left to play in the third. Here's Primetime, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one, and he makes the first. The Wizard, he's checked in for the great.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Orlando, trailing by 17. 54 seconds left in the third. Misses from close range. Taylor with the ball. He's got 12. Over Rivers. From the top of the key, he buries it. Taylor's got 14. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Rivers. Here's the Wizard. Pass to Black. Just 5 on the clock. There's a good screen. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The Wizard can't hit.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
To the middle. Here's Big Daddy. And so it's Indiana with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We've got more in store for you. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is...
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Magic trail by 19. Wizard out there with Mr. Perfect. And it's prime time. And it's Blackman in at the two-guard spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. The Wizard passes to Crawford. It's good from long range.
You know, once a pass is made out of the double team like that, the defense is spread too thin to stop the bucket. Heads up assist there.
Outside, Taylor. There's the pick. Free throw good, Taylor. And Taylor drops them both. Orlando's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Crawford outside. There's the pass to the Wizard. It's stolen by Taylor. Now here's Taylor, the fast break opportunity. Second chance shot, and it's good for 2. And the Pacers lead by 20.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second chance points.
Number 40, Chris.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Fires the three, hits it from three-point range.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Now Bogans puts it up from 12. He gets that one. Bogans got 4 points now in the quarter.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide-open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Let's go. Bogans grabs the miss. Bogans got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside, Taylor. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Irvin. Banked in off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots, at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Here's Cool Hands, guarded by Crawford. Lets it go from 11. Bogans can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 18. Crawford kicks to Junior. Back to Crawford. Passes to the Wizard. Here's Blackman. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Back to Crawford. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Crawford's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness of the offensive end?
And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League night or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Here's Rivers, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good. Good on both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Money, guarded by Ellie. Here's Big Daddy. Nails the baby hook. And the Pacers lead by 18.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Crawford outside. Kicks to Junior. Clock at 6. Back to Crawford. Shot from 16. Good on the jump shot. Crawford's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
They set the pick. Pass to Big Daddy. They double him with Junior. Pass to Money. Orlando grabs the miss. In the corner, it's Junior. Back to Crawford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Magic.
The first free throw is good. And the Magic making a change here. Both free throws good from Crawford. Pacers leading by 14. Here's Cool Hands. There's a screen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
First one falls for him.
Number 28. At the line for 2.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Orlando's gotten off to a great start from 3-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Feeds to Rivers. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Money passes to Big Daddy. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Crawford outside. The pass to Moss. And the layup falls.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Indiana leading by 15. Here's Cool Hands. Passes it to Money. The tray. And the Pacers another 3.
That's his 3rd triple this half. And that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Now here's Rivers. Crawford outside. From the wing. Again, the Magic score.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's Cool Hands, guarded by Crawford. Cool Hands passes to Money. And Indiana, another 3.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
They set the pick to the paint. It's intercepted. Pass. Here's Money for the three. And Indiana, another three.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Orlando's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
And so Crawford will bring it up for Orlando. Off the run, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for the Magic. The Wizard comes in for the Great. Pacers leading by 21. Pass to Buckets. Here's Cool Hands, guarded by Crawford. And it's Cool Hands missing. The Magic have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Rivers gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now the pass to Money. Inside. Shots good by Buckets. And the Pacers lead by 20.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Right wing. Here's Zimmerman. Pass to Cool Hands. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time. Orlando's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Indiana leading by 16. Pass to Money. Here's Big Daddy, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Mr. Perfect's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Rivers. Fades, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen away. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one at the line is good. And Orlando making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Rivers hits both of them. There's 1:40 left in the game. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. The pass to Big Daddy. Here's Cool Hands, guarded by Jackson. Here's the screen. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Money. Offline with his 3. And it's Orlando's ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pacers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Money.
Well, I think his contribution clearly